Yes. Welcome back. He'll be here in a minute. Big news. Big news. We literally just said this. We've literally only just got back from being live. We've literally just been on a live stream talking about this exact same shit. But we are back, and it is big news. He'll be here in a second. We didn't expect this to be this fast. Do you know what I mean? We didn't expect this to be this fast, but it is. Major breaking news. Manchester City have got the here we go for Matheus Nunes. Fabrizio has confirmed that Tommy Doyle is going to join Wolves on a £5 million deal plus a 50% sell-on clause. So if he does cook, then we got 50%, which is major. Final checks on going on payment terms and installments, then it will be signed. Absolutely massive. Like I say, he'll be in a sec. Hugh is here. I mean, look at this. He gets revealed like that. Like, you know what I mean? What a reveal. Yes, Hugh.
Nunes!
We said we'd be there, and we are here. Absolutely buzzing, man. Absolutely buzzing, bro. It's that shirt. Every time. You can't stop.
This one. I love a new signing. A new signing. Nunes! The South Stand's gonna pop off.
We did say before that there was a massive potential that we get a here we go today, and it's happened, man. Within less than an hour, I didn't even get to watch an episode of Fresh Meat. Not even one full episode of it.
You know when I was being secret about who's in the back of my shirt.
It's Nunes.
It's Nunes 69.
Imagine. Edit that in. Yeah, honestly, 50% selling clause as well for Tommy Doyle. I think he's very big and shouldn't be overlooked. I think that's sick for City if Tommy Doyle does smash it and goes on elsewhere. But yeah, this is major from City. Absolutely major from City. Matheus Nunes, man, he's join us. It is confirmed. We got the here we go. That's what people usually wait for. We said before about when we did our stream before about the breaking news, and people were like, nah, don't really believe it. Wait for the Fabrizio. And we've now got the Fabrizio. Here we go.
I am gassed. Tyrese in the chat saying, no, we're really just gassed. I am gassed. I think it's a class signing. Genuinely, I think it's a really, really good signing. I put a tweet there. He's a technically really good player. He's versatile. And the main thing off the bat is he's going to provide Rodri with that much-needed rest time when necessary. I think it's a really, really astute signing from City. It's going to give us some really, really valuable squad depth and quality in depth as well. Not just any old depth, like actual quality in depth. So I'm really, really excited about this bit of Portuguese flair, obrigado, and that, you know what I'm saying? Spock, what's that drink called again? The beer? Spocka or something like that?
Oh, Superbock.
Superbock. Yeah, get
Bock.
that in the stadium.
Yeah,
get that in the Etihad. Superbock.
Need some Superbock. Yeah, man, gassed, absolutely gassed. Some people in the chat aren't so gassed about it, but I am, man. I am. I think it's a really good move for City. We've been interested in this guy for a couple of years now. Before he went to Wolves, we were interested in him. So, I mean, clearly, City have been watching this guy for a while. And that's it. Rio with a 698 says another flight track with the eyes. Nah, no flight tracker on this one, bro. He's only coming from Wolverhampton. No flight track on this.
We will find it. We will be there.
If it's a taxi, if it's a plane, we will find it. We will be there.
We will track Matheus Nunes. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah. I think it's a really good signing. Turbo Virgin there says quality sign I played Pep has liked for a while. Yeah, we like I say, we was interested a couple of years back, but we never moved on it, and then Wolves ended up snapping it up and going for him. Benno with a 2. Be honest though, this deal was dead. Pep we trust. Oh, be honest, thought this deal was dead in Pep we trust. I had bad vibes about this, you know. The way that this past couple of days have been going, in regards to this deal, like delaying, City willing to walk away, I was thinking, not another one. I was thinking, I genuinely thought we could see us losing out on this, and I think we spoke about that yesterday as well. The factor of that was a possibility that we could walk away from this deal, but clearly not. I
was really afraid. I was just really afraid of a scramble, of like a panic button situation. Yeah, you know, this was kind of the last one where you could you not take your time, but you could really iron out and think about what the deal was about and what it was going to mean for us. But if this one was to fall through, we would go and look for another player, and that would be panic stations. That would be, right, who's in the list? Who can we get done quickly? And then you run the risk of getting the wrong player in. I always say about any player we get in, if they're technically good, which we know Nunes at the very least is, Pep's going to have a plan for him. Pep's going to make Nunes an even better player. Like what you see at Wolves, don't just expect that to translate over to City and that's what he's going to be. Pep's going to have a plan for Nunes. He's going to work on him. He sees something in him that he can make what he wants. So I'm really gassed to see what the future holds for Nunes. I mean,
same.
What age is he now, Nunes?
I actually don't know.
He is...
He's very young.
He's 25. He's 25.
Mm-hmm.
So a bit older than I thought he was, but he's still a young enough player.
I thought he was like 23, me. There's the
so
23 as well, but yeah, 25, is what it is.
25's not old on the grand scheme of things. So I'm just really gassed to see what Pep's going to make Nunes into. We know he's versatile. We know he's technically good. So there's all the variables are in there to make a top player at Manchester City. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I think I think it'll be good for us, man. I think it'll be good for us, and I think I hope he's on the bench at the weekend. I hope he's on the bench. We said this about Doku and it didn't happen. I can understand it not happening, especially with it's going to be Lilo this week as well. We've not heard anything to do with the price yet. The only thing that we have heard is that City weren't willing to go above their valuation of £55 million. Craig Partytime, who's got pretty much everything right on this deal, said it was around €60 million. So maybe we did do a deal at £55 million. Around that price, maybe it was like that. £60 million. People saying it's 60 million. Oh, there you go, Jay Percy Telegraph. Look at the timing on that. It says Man City verbally agreed a deal worth up to £60 million with Wolves for Matheus Nunes, as per Jay Percy. Yeah, well, people saying it was 55 million with 5 million in add-ons. There is in the deal that Tommy Doyle has gone the other way on a £5 million deal plus 50% sell-on clause, which is really, really good for City. So that's your terms of the deal. We don't know how much is on that contract. We don't know what he's going to be getting paid or anything yet. We've not heard anything from that side of things. But genuinely, it's cash. It is cash. But to think that, how much are they getting for? 38 mil?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got 38 mil. We've paid an extra 12 or like, do you know what I mean, 15 mil, whatever it is. And then, yeah, that's it. We've gone and got the boy. I hope he can do well and I hope he can excel at City.
I'm investing my stocks in Nunes nice and early.
I'm investing stonks.
I'm investing. Chad, are you investing? Yes, yeah or nah? Yeah or nah? Are you investing in Matheus Nunes? Because I am. I'm aghast about this one. I actually am really excited. I'm not just excited because I like Nunes. I'm just so excited always to see what Pep's gonna do with the player. What kind of what Pep's gonna want him to do, what demands are gonna be put on Nunes, and what role he's gonna play. That's so exciting when you have a manager like Pep, when you bring in technically good players to watch the evolution of that player, like we saw with Gundogan, like we saw with Bernardo, with Mahrez, and all these kinds of players that Pep gets his hands on and makes them even better footballers. Like, they're no doubt good footballers when you get them, but Pep makes them really good players. I think Nunes has the capacity to be a really, really good player, so I'm just really excited about it, bro.
I'm excited.
You have to be, when you have Pep Guardiola as your manager, you have to be excited about anybody that he wants because he clearly sees something in them.
There's a little bit of an unknown about it as well, like an unknown of where his ceiling's at and where he can go, what kind of player Pep can turn him into. So that's what I'm excited for. I'm excited to see him embed into this City side. Shiloh with the 12 months, yes, for a year. Shiloh, it says Nunes went through like 3 or 4 managers at Wolves and now he'll have a consistent manager in Pep, so that'll make a huge difference for him. Yeah, that always makes differences with players. You can't, it's hard as a player if you just change your manager here and there and then you're being told to do different things. Hopefully it helps him embed into the side fast, and his growth as well as a player should go up. MCFC with a 17.99 said, let's go, Nunes in the bag, quality jugador. When will it get announced? Since Fab said he's already on the way. Well, here we go from Fabrizio, and it'd probably get announced 2 days, maybe. Full announcement, maybe tomorrow.
They'll want to get this done really quick. I'd say tomorrow. Tomorrow,
yeah. I think tomorrow is probably the more realistic sign, because 2 days, that'd be announcing on the day of the transfer window. Okay, so there's more news. Simon Bajkowski says Man City's verbal agreement with Wolves for Matheus Nunes is 55 million euros with 0 add-ons. We gone got this guy for 47 mil.
Brother.
It is 47 mil as well. It's 47 million. We got him for 47 million pound. They made 10 mil on him.
Bro, Tiki has smashed it. Bro.
He's on fire!
Tiki, he's on fire. He's on fucking fire. Chat, put some respect on the Bergestein guy.
Yo.
What the hell, man? Whoa. I did not expect 47 M's.
Got 47 million pound and 0 add-ons, man.
Bro, Tiki smashed this summer. Vardy all for 10 million less than we expected. Nunes for 47 million pounds, no add-ons. The Doku deal is very good. Tiki has cooked.
The prices that we've been quoted like for all these players, man, you'd think I didn't think it'd be like that. Crazy, man.
Nah.
47 million pounds. 47 million. Also, Tommy Doyle joining Wolves. It is a season-long loan, and with a £5 million option to buy. That's the situation with Tommy Doyle going there. Honestly, man, £47 million is big. It is big, that.
That's huge.
Literally no add-ons. No add-ons at all.
Bro, he's absolutely smashed the Tiki there. That is a serious deal. You're getting him for 9 million more than what Wolves paid for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wolves got him for 38 mil. So you got what, 10 mil, whatever it is? Oh, yeah, 9 mil. So, man, Craig Party Time was all over this. He was all over this. There is a bit of more news coming out now, exactly at the same time as this popping off. The both deals are happening rapid. It is Sam Lee has tweeted this from an article from The Athletic. City want £50 million for Cole Palmer, which is what we've seen before, and it's because of Joe Shields. It's basically just the stuff that we said before, people saying about the Sam Lee tweet. But yeah, that's the City wanting £50 million for Cole Palmer. That's what we heard before. We'll have to wait and see how that one develops. But all eyes on Nunes at the moment. All eyes on Nunes, man.
Bro, it makes it even more exciting when you know you've got a good deal as well. It's not even like, oh, we have a good player, we're excited about the player. We know we might have slightly overpaid or we paid like a high fee. No, we've smashed it. In this market, at this day and age, to get Matheus Nunes for £47 million, no add-ons, that's a steal. He's Premier League proven. He could play for most Premier League clubs, Nunes, and we've got him for £47 million. The guy was desperate to come to City. You best believe he was going into that Wolves boardroom saying, let me go. I'm not training. I'm not showering. I'm going on hunger strike. I'm not doing anything.
Dirty protests everywhere.
Yeah, dirty protest, smearing stuff on the walls. Like, he wanted to go to Man City. And we got him for 47 million. Wild, man. Seriously, man. I don't know how anybody can throw shade at Tiki Bergestein, man. He's just signing after signing, smashing it. Ornstein tweet.
That shirt, take the shirt off, man.
Nah, man.
There you go. There you go. So David Ornstein, it's all about the same stuff. Basically, all the journalists now are just confirming it. Man City reached a verbal agreement to sign Matheus Nunes and deal Wolves consider worth over 55 million euro. Separately, Tommy Doyle is set to go the other way on loan, plus a £5 million buy option. If formalised, both will travel for medicals, and as we know, that's what's happening. That is what's happening
Obrigado,
right now.
motherfucker! We got Nunes! Obrigado and that, yeah?
Honestly, man, 50% sell-on clause on that Tommy Doyle deal is mega as well.
Yeah.
50% is mega. You're getting half the price of whatever they're selling for if he slams it. That's major.
I need to read this, bro. Wow.
Crazy,
separately,
man.
15 million. Where are you seeing the 50% thing?
What you say?
Where are you seeing the 50% sell-on thing?
Fabrizio confirmed it.
Okay, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong place. Right, that's sick, though.
Man, innit? 50% sell-on clause. Absolutely crazy.
Yes. Sorry, yeah, I see it now.
Mr. Not Ready with a 6 says, if we sell Palmer, could one more player come in? It's very late in the window. I wouldn't like us to sell Palmer, but like it seems to be that we have put a price tag on it. Tommy has confirmed as well, or said that Cole has been open to leaving City on a permanent basis all the way throughout the window, probably to get more game time. So I'm thinking it could. I think it's too late. I think it's too late in the window. But if we did get rid of Cole Palmer for 50 mil, because that seems to be the price that we've set, like 45, 50 mil, I think City might look at trying to get someone in.
I think we'll just settle with Doku, to be honest.
But I think business is done. I think this is it now. I think business is done. And some more news, by the way, from Simon Stone says Wolves are going to be paying all of Tommy Doyle's wages as well.
It is just we've absolutely bullied them.
What a deal, man! What a deal.
We've said we're taking your player for cheaper. You're taking our player and paying all of his wages, and anything you sell him for, we're getting 50% of that.
We're getting 50% of it.
We've absolutely bullied them, lads. We've gone in there and said these are all of our terms, and you're accepting it.
Yeah. I mean, it helped the fact that Nunes also was like, nah, I'm going me. Nunes was like, I'm going. I ain't trading here. I don't want to be here no more.
City went down to Wolverhampton with all that treble energy and said, you're doing this deal. We've got like all these henchmen
treble energy.
all these henchmen behind us, like, sign the deal. Sign the deal.
This is aggravated assault, says Dash. Brando says, we are huge.
Bro, Cheeky should be locked up. This has to be some sort of. This
is the 117th charge, bro.
Yeah, this is it, man.
Kieran Elliott 5 says, anyone concerned that he's a bit of a bad apple after he effectively went on strike to get his way? We just got rid of Cancelo, food for thought. No, because Mahrez did the exact same thing, and he turned out not to be a bad apple. So Mahrez did the same thing. He went on strike as well, didn't he? When he was at Leicester. Even wrote like this big letter to the fans and that, didn't he?
Because, bro, when Tiki comes knocking, it's a different knock. It's a different knock to anybody else.
Man's got a secret knock, innit?
When Tiki bells your phone, it has a different ringtone to your regular ringtone.
It does this.
You know it.
That's the ringtone. When Tiki rings your phone, that's what happens.
Yeah, and it's always a FaceTime, and Tiki appears on your screen wearing this shirt and goes, "It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
You're coming to Treble Town, my son. You've just been given. We're about to give you the opportunity. We're about to change your whole life. Tell your mum to break out the red panties. Tell your mum to get a bottle of champagne. Tell your wife she can have a new car. Tell your family, go, Mum, I made it. And tell all your friends back in Portugal they no longer need your phone number. They will not be contacting you anymore because you have gone clear, my son. It's done."
That is funny. Tell all your friends back in Portugal to delete your number.
Bro, they don't need to know you anymore. They don't need to know you.
You don't
need to
get
know
replies
them.
from us right now. This is it. That is funny.
Bro, you may as well forget the Portuguese language. Just move on. You've got it now. You've made it. And he told Wolves, listen, I just got this mad phone call from this guy up in Manchester telling me my mum needs to wear red pants and I need to stop chatting to people back in Portugal. I think I gotta take it, and unless you let me take it, I'm not training. This is too wild.
The red panties, man. The red panties, the treble energy. You're going treble town, mate.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Treble town.
Oh, that was funny, that. Mohammed Buddha 2 says, if Grealish gets injured, we have no left winger. That's not true, because Doku can play left wing. Foden can play left wing.
So, Foden play left wing, yeah.
Yeah, if Grealish gets injured, Doku and Foden. So,
I like the depth, bro. Remember a few weeks ago when we hadn't signed Doku, we definitely hadn't signed Nunes. I think we would sign Vardiol and Kovacic. I was saying, I'm not sure about the depth. I'm not sure about the depth in the attacking areas of the pitch. The midfield upwards. I was very satisfied with the defence. I thought the defence with Vardiol, solid as a rock, even with Laporte going happy out. But I wanted a bit more in midfield and just the attacking areas in general. Since then, we've brought in Doku, we've brought in Nunes. Doku can play both wings. Really good on the right wing, as we know. Nunes, a very versatile midfielder. Chat genuinely could not be happier with the depth. And we spoke about this all summer, how we've got more football than ever to play this year. That's what comes with being, the leaders of Trebletown, the president of Trebletown. So now we have the players to do so. I feel so good about it, man.
Yeah, same. Honestly, I'm gassed. I'm glad we've got this deal over the line like today, basically. So we're not sweating on the last day of the transfer. Starting this morning, you would not have thought this had happened with the talks of City basically saying we're going to walk away from this, but then give it a couple of hours and then look at us now. We've got the here we go and everything. Nikita, yes, Nikita, say with a $20, yes, with a $20, massively appreciated, bro. Says, Tiki the GOAT, Nunes will go up levels under Pep. What are your thoughts on Palmer potentially going Chelsea 45 mil? Maybe we'll go back in for Eze if Palmer does leave. Keep up the great content, guys. I think, yeah. I don't know if we'll move if Palmer leaves. I don't know if City will do that. I don't know if they'll just go, yeah, just put Oscar Bob, give Oscar Bob the chances that we were going to give Palmer. I don't really know. Sam Lee did say that if Palmer left, we would be looking at potentially going for Eze. It's so late in the window that I can see the price of Eze being crazy. But then City might look at it as a £50 million we're getting for Palmer. So they might just look at it as like, yeah, well, that's 50 mil of the Eze deal cut off. So
yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones. I don't know. I think even to get Eze now will be harder, much harder than it would have been a week ago. So, my own personal opinion is as boring as it may sound, I think even if Palmer goes, we're still done in terms of incomings.
I think realistically we're done after Palmer. I think if Palmer goes now after Nunes, I feel like that there's no incomings. I feel like incoming wise, we are done. I don't see any outgoings. I only see outgoings. For this, and that'll be Palmer.
Nearly 800 in the building, man, and we're only on 200 likes. Can you all do us a quick favor and just smash the like button? It's free to do. It helps me and Jordy Porty out. We're both sick. We both have flus, but we still want to chat to you guys and make the content and bring you guys the news. So just smash the like button. Free to do. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. That's free to do as well. On the road to 100k, baby.
100k, man. 100k. So, wait. 10 out of 10 window, isn't it? As we stand right now, 10 out of 10. I'll give it 10 out of 10. Or is it it's the Palmer thing that could throw it up? But then, as we stand right now, 10 out of 10.
Let's look at it, right? So we started off with Kovacic, 25 million. We then went and let's do the contract renewals first. Ake, Rico,
yeah, Bernardo.
Walker,
yeah,
Bernardo,
yeah.
Ake, Rico, Walker, Bernardo. Four
major contracts.
4 major renewals. We got Kovacic, 25 million. That's one of the pieces of business in the summer.
Unreal
that's
business.
That's one of the best pieces of business any club's done all summer, not just Manchester City. Like that's
unreal. The way that he's embedded into his side as well, just so easy, mate. That's easy. One of the top, but that's a bargain or something like that. One of them, anyway.
I'm telling you, man. We then went and got Vardiol for 10 million less than we were expecting to have to pay in the first place.
Mm-hmm. How much did we actually end up paying for Vardiol? I can't remember what it was. Was it 60 or 70? I can't remember what it was. Someone in the chat might know, innit? But God knows what the Gvardiol deal was. It's been so long since that happened. I feel like, was it 77? Is that what it was? Oh, yeah. It's 77 because they wanted 87. Yeah, like around that mark. Yeah, okay.
We were expecting to be in the region of 90. In the region of 90 for Vardiol.
Yeah.
We got it for 77. No add-ons. Wasn't it? No add-ons?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was no add-ons as well.
We then went and got Doku. What was that again? 55? 50?
55 to 60. I can't. It was around that price.
It was like 55 to 60 million euro or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, was it 65 million euro?
55 euro.
55 million euros. And that's in installments as well.
Yes.
And they don't have any of the major part of that deal done at all. Like they don't have any of the major money from that yet because it's all in installments. All going to take time to get paid off. Big from Cheeky.
Mega deal from Cheeky. We then decide there's a week left in the window. There's a Portuguese guy down in Wolverhampton that we kind of like. Mm-hmm. Now, Wolves are saying they want 60. We only want to give them 47 with no add-ons. We also want to give them Tommy Doyle. and tell them they have to pay all the wages. And anything they sell Tommy Doyle for. We get 50%.
We want half.
We want half. We did that. Bro, that's 10 out of 10.
Yeah. It's a 10 out of 10 window, man. It's a 10 out of 10 window. I don't see a situation when it's not, especially with all the renewals. The only way that people can look at it as not a 10 out of 10 is the players leaving. Obviously, big players like Mahrez, Gundo leaving, potentially Palmer now leaving as well. People will look at that, and that's where they'll put doubters on it. But
no, I think that makes
for what
it
we've
even better.
done, though, for what we've done,
that makes it even better, bro. Because we went and we took action. We saw we were losing two really important players in Mahrez and Gundo, and we brought in two to replace Gundo in Kovacic and Nunes.
Yeah.
And then we brought in Doku on the right wing when we could have easily said, as treble winners, we're already on top. We don't need to do that much. We already have Foden and Bernardo who can play right wing, and now we have Kovacic in midfield. We don't really need to replace Mahrez. We said, no, we're going to go get another player for the right wing, a totally different dynamic, a totally different footballer to what we've had previously and what we currently have in Jeremy Doku. We took action. It shows initiative that we're not done, we're not finished, we want more success. Like it's always sad when you lose top players, but it's about how you react to that and what actions you take to fix that and to make the damage not too obvious or not too detrimental. And I think obviously we don't know what the long-term future holds in terms of success, by May, but all we can say based off this 2-month period of the window, City have taken action on that, and I like that.
Yeah, we've moved on the deals that have basically on the decisions from players that has forced our hand a little bit. The only annoying one was Bernardo. That felt like the domino that was just taking ages to get done, but obviously we got him signed to a new deal anyway, so we didn't get any repercussions of that taking too long. I've just seen someone ask as well in the chat, is Doyle a loan? Yeah, Abubakar there. Is Doyle a loan with an option to buy, sorry. Simon Bajkowski, which I trust, has kind of said that it's a season-long loan and they have a £5 million option to buy, and then we get 50% of any future sales from that.
I can't get over that, bro. I just think that's insane. Like,
I
don't know what.
That's a great deal.
Like, does Tiki own like nudes of the Wolves sporting director or something? Because he just went in there and said, "This is what's happening. You're not compromising. This is what's happening." And Wolves went, "Okay."
Yeah, well, honestly, it's mad, man. It's mad. Tiki's done bits. He's done bits with this deal. Someone's asked about the net spend. The net spend this season. I genuinely don't know what the net spend is.
I'm sure if we wanted to, we could work it out, but it would take time.
Yeah, it's like obviously seeing the departures and that. It's just an effort to find out, but still. It'll be decent. I'm really excited to see Doku and Nunes in this lineup now. Really excited to see it. I'm greedy. I want it now. Hopefully we see Doku this weekend, and hopefully Nunes can get his debut shortly. Maybe towards you'd think it'd be after the international break. I don't see him playing at the weekend. Because the thing is, I saw Doku actually getting game time at the weekend. I thought he might have rolled the dice a bit, but I think Lilo played it a bit safe. And we won the game anyway, so. But yeah.
You know what it is, bro? We're well and truly in a new era of Manchester City. It's a rebuild without even noticing it's a rebuild. Like, when teams totally collapse, like Liverpool did last year, because they just rammed their team into the ground. Mm-hmm. Players got old or players couldn't handle it anymore. They had to move on. City are unbelievable at rebuilding without you really noticing it's a rebuild. Because we're rebuilding at a time where we're on top. You only call it a rebuild really when teams have fallen off and they've collapsed type thing. But it's really exciting. It's going to be a whole new look. We're going to see different styles of play. We're going to see different types of players. Like we've already gone over multiple times. Even just Doku alone, it's totally different to anything we've seen in the last since Sané left and Sterling kind of wasn't that prime Sterling electric winger anymore, and he's more of a false nine, and he wasn't happy, and we know the story there. But we now have a rapid winger who's going to give us a whole new dynamic. He's going to cook fullbacks. You've got Nunes doing his thing now. He's versatile. He'll give Rodri respite. Kovacic, he's improving game by game. I thought Kovacic was absolutely excellent against Sheffield United on the weekend. Like, you even saw there was one run I saw Kovacic make. You'll know the one I'm on about, where he just ran through like 4 or 5 players, and he ultimately got fouled on the edge of the 18-yard box. But if they didn't foul him, he was going straight through on goal. Now, if he would have finished that, we don't know. But it's so encouraging to see those kind of things, especially from new players. So I'm really excited about this new era, bro. And it's such a great indication for us as fans to see, even while we're on top, the club are.
We
pushing.
still move, yeah. We don't just stagnate and sit there and go, oh yeah, but this is the winning team, so we'll just keep it. Nah, football. We got to accept in football, it is a revolving door. Players come, players leave, players change their minds, and then it's all about the club and what they do when those players leave. And you can't sit there. You can't sit there because everyone else is still moving in this market to get better, to become a better side. We need to keep moving. That's how you stay on top of the game. And we're on the way to the four-peat right now by trying to keep moving and staying on top.
You know, when everyone says, and I agree with it most of the time, or all the time, that football is cyclical, great teams will come along, they'll die down, and the next great team will come along. City are quite clearly trying to, and so far so good, very successful at breaking that mold of City basically saying, we don't need football to be cyclical, because we know we're good enough for our cycle not to end. While we have Pep Guardiola and while we keep getting Pep through new contracts, our cycle does not have to come to an end because we know what we're doing is working. Mm-hmm. It's not a case of Pep built the Centurions team, they fell off, another team came along and took the throne. Pep built the Centurions team. We won it the year after. We then had the season Liverpool won it. He built the false 9 shaped team. He brings in Erling Haaland and that's working. We lost Fernandinho. Rodri comes in and these kind of things. It is cyclical, but it's cyclical for us, and our cycle isn't failing.
No, so we have new cycles and new systems in a side. It's not a cycle that someone else takes over. It's this team evolves as it goes throughout the years, and you see different versions of Manchester City, which most are successful and stay on top. And that's
we're so clear of everybody else when nobody can catch us, even while we're changing things up, even while Pep is revolutionizing his own thoughts and his own philosophies and outlook on the game and the way he wants to be played. Still, nobody can catch us. That season last year, the treble winning season, we shouldn't have won that league. Someone else should have come along and taken that.
We were all worried about, like, as fans during like that February time, like especially around the Tottenham game and stuff. A lot of people were worried if we were going to win like anything. We're all looking at it going, oh, we're playing terrible football right now, and then obviously things switched up and we became the side that it was. So here's what it is, man. You gotta trust Pep. I mean, I dread to think about what happens when Pep leaves, but we don't have to think about that yet. The guy's here. The guy's here for a bit. So we've got another 2 years, innit? Another 2 years of Pep and another 2 years of evolving and another 2 years of hopefully being the best side in world football.
Whenever the time comes where Pep's like, I am kind of thinking of leaving, I'd give him a blank check and say, you write as many zeros as you want on that check, as many zeros as you can physically fit on that check. You put on them, Joseph, please, mate. And we'll pay it for you straight in your bank account. No installments, no compromise. It's yours.
Yeah, it's like upfront payment.
Upfront, we're not going to do to you what we did to Wolves. You are our guy. You need, like, Pep is like, you can have your Haalands, have your Rodris, have your Fodens, whoever you want. Pep is the most important man at our football club, and that can never be undermined. Never be contested. And that's why as soon as we got word that Cancelo had we don't know the full extent of it, but had even remotely gone against Pep, we were like, get him out. Nope, can't run. Pep has to be the main man always. Give the successful manager the tools he needs to stay successful. And he's proved once you give him the tools and you give him the resources he needs, he will get success. And even when you think you're at the peak of success, 100 points, amazing. We're all jumping out of our skin going, that's unbelievable. You go and win it back-to-back. You win 3 in a row. You win the Champions League. You win a treble. He keeps outdoing himself. What's next? I don't know.
Quad.
But it's so exciting, man. I love Pep Guardiola, man. I love that man.
Quad is next. That's the next evolution, bro. It's the next one. It's not. I still think the quad is an impossible feat. Even now, I still think it's impossible. But if there's any manager to win it, I think it'll be Pep.
Yeah.
I think it'd
Well,
be Pep.
I'm not even
I
going to
think it'd be
entertain the
Pep
conversation.
insane. Like, I don't think it's possible, but I think if anyone was going to do it, I think it would be Pep. What number do you reckon Nunes gets? I think it was number 27. Let me double check that. I think it was 27 at
69.
Wolves. You may as well with the way that shirt worked. Jesus. Nunes Wolves number. What number was he at? He was 27. He was 27 for Wolves. And obviously, Cancelo, he's gone now, innit? So, plus he moved to 7 anyway. So, could we give him number 7?
Well, the Cancelo thing, as we know, is
Stalling
was delayed.
Mm-hmm. But he's not going to keep his number 7 shirt anyway. So, would you give Nunes the number 7 shirt? Or would you give him
Pass it on to his Portuguese comrade?
Yeah, exactly. So, number 7 is free. Give it Nunes, or you could just give Nunes a number 27. It doesn't really matter that much. I mean, I don't think it's people. A lot of people look. It's weird when you see players with like Cancelo being a fullback with a number 7 shirt. It is kind of weird, but it's not that deep, really.
I think Nunes. He saw your Porty. He saw your Porty 69 shirt, and he said, "I want that.
I want that exact shirt.
I want the one he's wearing."
Yeah. That's why I'm not wearing it. I had to give it him. Yeah, that's Eze 7. People keep saying Eze 7 facts. What are you saying then? Go sell Cole Palmer 50 mil. Go get Eze. Yeah. It's not happening. Yeah. It's not happening.
Whatever.
We've said it. It's not happening. But it's not happening. But yeah, major news over the past couple of hours. It's been what a day already, and we're only at 3:00. Matheus wants it JP69 tattooed. Imagine.
Jordan said when we hit 81k subscribers, he'll get JP69 tattooed. No, Jordan actually said that.
I did not.
So subscribe. He did say that, and he's getting a bit embarrassed now because it's okay, but like he said when we hit 81k subscribers, Jordan will get JP69 tattooed, and we'll make a vlog out of it.
I did not say that.
He did. No, he's getting a bit shy now. He gets a bit, too shy. No,
JP69 is heavy. That's a heavy tattoo. That's almost up there with Sky's the Limit. Like, people wanted me to get
you're the one
Sky's
that
the
suggested
Limit.
you get it on your neck. You said you'd get it there.
Yeah, I said if I was to get it, I would have got it there. Yeah, Sky's the Limit.
So you did say it. There you go.
Sky's the limit. Not JP's. I'm not getting JP69 on my neck. Jesus.
Chat, he just said he'd get JP69 tattooed on his neck.
What, like Foden's 47?
Yeah, you just get JP69.
Don't lie, JP. Yo! Y'all moving with HM69 at 82k.
That just sounds stupid, doesn't it? That doesn't make sense.
What JP69 just does. That would be the ultimate Riz move.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was to get that done, it would not be done on my neck. You can't have that on your neck. It's not. I can't.
You're making an awful habit out of lying these days, bro. You know that?
I'll stick with my MCFC Bay Monsters, thanks. JP69 rolls off the tongue more than HM69. Yeah, cheers, mate.
Does.
Craig says, hey, what a surprise. City signed Nunes, Tommy Doyle going to Wolves. Wonder where you heard that, or wonder where we heard that. 5 days before any media, 5 days before Tommy and Fabrizio. City Xtra Exclusiva. Craig party time, the resident ITK.
Yeah, well, I want to meet Craig on Saturday at the South Stand. I obviously don't know what he looks like, but if you see me, Craig, please come up and introduce yourself. I'd like to pick your brain, see where you got your news and that, or just say hello in general.
Say hello, go for a beer. Get MCFC Beer Monsters tattooed. Yeah, I actually want to get that tattooed. That and the treble. Me and Hugh said we'd get a treble tattoo. It was meant to be last weekend, obviously, but everything happened last weekend. Hugh being ill and that. Flight's been mad.
Still ill. I'm still ill.
We're still ill. Right then, that's your. We've chatted shit enough now. That's your Nunes. Here we go to Manchester City. What else is there, bro? What else could pop today? It's Cole Palmer really now, isn't it? That's where attention turns to Cole Palmer and Nunes medical.
Yeah, I think any more transfer related news we'll get between now and the end, it'll be Cole Palmer. That's it. I will be mind blown if City decide to go in for another player.
Same. I'd be Honestly, I'd be so shocked. I can see loads of people in the chat, they want Eze in it, but I'd be shocked if we even entertain the idea of that.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll let you know. We'll be live again as soon as any news pops off. Big up to all the people in the chat. Big up to all the people who like the stream. You help us a lot. It's like a free super chat when you like the stream. Big up to all the people who subscribed to us recently as well. We are on the way to 81k, where I get JP69. And we are on the way to 100k, which is exciting times for us. So make sure you get your notification bell turned on so you know every time that we go live. Transfer news popping off, as we know. And yeah, we'll see you later on with another stream. See you in a bit.
In a bit.